Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch? Big Daddy Dick will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in game 1, so you could maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everybody on the roster.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Miguel Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miggy Cabrera has in store. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Kevin Valido will stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, 1 good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under .250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair after 1, no score. Big Daddy Dick is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed.
All the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Big Daddy Dick will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ventura sets. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he drops it. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the board.
Big Daddy Dick gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 3-1. Good night from Detroit. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. With that, here are Nick.
He hit 7 home runs last month, and he really looked good at the plate over that time. Can't make a mistake to him, or he's probably going to leave the yard.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Runner goes for second. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Dick, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Big Daddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Called strike 0-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a good bite to that slider as he's Starlin Castro will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Big Daddy Dick will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Now in the box, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Big Daddy Dick is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And here's the ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes.
Foul ball.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting it.
Miguel Cabrera has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Fontaine has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. In the 10th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Chuck Veras comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drilled on the ground is short. To his left. Dick. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 14.
Big Daddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Here's Castro for 1.
He's good.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 9-8. So long from Motown.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Kansas City, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Jordan Zimmerman gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that.
Big Daddy Dick will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home run contest just 24 hours ago.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And, Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. After 1, no score. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. Well, that'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Big Daddy Dick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Robert Kane heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hit on the ground to short. Dick is up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Steven Sung makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit hard to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 17.
Big Daddy Dick stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure. Obviously, it didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Luke Maile will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Dick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. A.J. Pollock will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, if you want to draw up what a perfect hit.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jimmy Paredes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something pretty out.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. So he's...
Big Daddy Dick will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
His numbers look pretty ugly on the season overall, but he did have a multi-hit game yesterday.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Evan Longoria stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Big Daddy Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And the runner back.
They got a pretty good lead right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Big Daddy Dick will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.